Day 40 in the ghost house. That's a callback. It's a call. Remember when I did remembered the ghost house thing like 30 days ago, and then I was like, I shouldn't keep referencing that. No one even knows what that is. Well, now we've been going for so long, I'm like, yeah, let's bring up ghost house again. Yeah. I'm stalling because I forgot to open my to-do list text file that I had. There's blueprints to do. On top of having the folder of random screenshots open, I also have a dedicated notepad file where I just try to write down some of the stuff that's still going on. Throne room, tomb candles, other tomb candles. Great. Great to-do list. And I'll add to it as I go. There's obviously other stuff on my to-do list that's not on there, but like, as it comes to mind, I'll add it. It kind of started coming up as a per session thing. I just sometimes, I think I was calling this out. I was like opening up a text file to be like, okay, let's try to keep track of some of the stuff that I need to juggle right now, because sometimes I had like 5 things I needed to make sure I resolved at the end of the episode before I left. And now I've got kind of like a rolling to-do list there, which is separate from my physical notes, because keeping physical notes is mostly the most reasonable thing for all of the long-term everything. Just have pages and pages to scroll through, which, oh my goodness, how many pages are we on now? Blueprint starts on page 84 of my notebook and currently ends on page 98, which is a lot of pages of very scratchy, horrible notes. So we'll work on that. Shelter, toolshed, root cellar. I'm gonna strangle this game with my hands on its neck. Fuck you? God damn it, man. God damn. I guess toolshed? I don't know. Shelter's good, root cellar's good, but toolshed just maximizes my number of tools. It's the most boring one, probably. I'm just gotta work on that. Opening with the sledgehammer and the shovel is a decent start. Okay. I was literally about to say, like, I gotta work on the super sledge. And then see if I can, like, coat check it or something. Okay, so the throne room is in the deck. Other stuff is in the deck. I know how to steal the crown now, but I already have it this time. Stuff could go worse. We opened the hacky thing, and that turned out, like, the secret behind all the hacking stuff was that you get the throne room into your deck, which is fine. But I definitely would have liked to, like, an increase in gems or something. The fact that my minimum gems is still just 2 and it's never gone up is rough. We've definitely learned a bunch of other tricks to get a bit more, but still, I want more. And I don't mean the Sherlock ship. No, I wasn't a Tumblr person. I don't know it firsthand. I did use Tumblr no, I think I've already tried to break this one. Yeah. I did use Tumblr during the Sherlock fandom, because I do remember encountering people posting random GIFs of the show constantly with the saturation turned up. But I did not personally experience the community. I've only ever heard of more because of Sarah Zed. Oh, is this the one? Is this the run where we do the thing? Okay, priority is to spawn green rooms as much as possible to then increase the chance of spawning more green rooms, and then also get the greenhouse key to spawn the greenhouse. But I want the greenhouse, the secret garden key, but I want the greenhouse also. Oh, that sucks. Bruv. Chodester. Dickhead. 3 basically hallways? That's awful. I guess I'll do the spare green room, because if I get up to the mountain, the foundation, I can try to turn right and then put a dead end over there. So I'll still get to fill in most of the map. It's a terrible use of either of those hallways. A gem. Wow. Yeah, I don't have the modifier that makes green rooms more likely to spawn loot yet. Okay, don't do that again, Dick. Annoying. It's too early to spawn the corridor because it won't get this benefit of being unlocked, but break. Break, 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 break. I want to break everything. I need it here. Okay, that's a right turn into the foundation. That's something. I want the closet, though. I want to spawn the closet and the attic and anything else that gives me a chance of getting the battery, because I'm only one item short. And then I really need the game to give me the goddamn workshop, please? Like, if I get all the components and the game just doesn't give me the workshop, I'm gonna be pretty frustrated. Like, there's only so much RNG control you have. I think that there's entire runs where there's no way to actually get a die. So it's just like the drawing room will let you try again, and that's about it. Oof. Don't like how much things are getting closed off. But I have a turnover there at least. There are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. Those can both be the same thing. This box is empty. Okay. There are 2 true boxes. So the question is, which one of these is wrong? And also, are 2 of them wrong, and the other one that's wrong is the true box? There are 2 empty boxes. That is true, actually. That has to be true. So that's 1 true statement. Okay. If this box is empty... then that'd be a true statement. Which means that it'd be false that there are 2 true boxes. Because there'd be 3 true boxes, which is a problem. We know this is true. There are always 2 empty boxes. That's just the rules of the game. So there are 2 true boxes. I guess if this claim is true in itself, then it's this one's true and that one's true. That means the one that says it's empty is false, and it's not empty. Bing bing. Ah. Cool dead end? Not bad. Yeah. The solarium being spawned early to increase my chances of rare rooms is good. I haven't made the workshop more common. I'm blinking heavily because my eyes feel slightly scratchy all of a sudden. I'm like, God damn it. Nothing in this room at all, basically. Disappointing. But its effect is now in effect. So that's pretty nice. It's polite of it, I guess. I've got enough gems to not have to worry about going forward, really. Okay. Overall, the gymnasium and chapel aren't that bad. I have 40 coins already. And I could have more whenever I want. I could take them all back. I assume that means the count starts over? Be able to get them again, but like the haul that I've been paying forward run to run, I won't get back. It's worth keeping that in mind. Like, I'll get a bunch right now, because it's probably all the money I've ever paid into it. But then future runs, I won't be able to have that option. Conference room is not a bad thing to have access to. Or do I spawn the showroom and then go break that thing open to just grab everything I can out of it? There probably aren't that many riches in it, right? And if I'm trying to do... The showroom doesn't help me... What is the showroom items? I don't remember. I don't know if they're the same ones anyway. I've only looked at the showroom once, technically. Conference is good for just collecting all the various things that I'll be spreading places, including the gems from the green rooms, and scattering the money with the office and so on. And it helpfully lets me go left and right, where the showroom is going to fuck up my hallway a bit. I think I'm going to go with the conference room. I don't know if I'll even be able to afford anything helpful there, and I still don't know what things cost, and so on. I have 7 out of 8 of the red letters, and the guy said I'd only find 7 of them. So I think the conference room might just not have a safe. Oh, the office safe, right. That's the thing I could have clarified several times already. So this, right. I think I have actually clarified that a little bit and then lost it a little bit. Let's do the den spread. Man, if I could start every run with the sledgehammer and the shovel, like, it feels so good immediately. I'm like, oh, the 2 tools I use constantly. I don't have to be like, when will I have them? This is a decent chance to use the bedroom dead end. It's relatively unlikely that I actually get to attach this to a bedroom. I do generally want to... Ah, it sucks. See, that's why I need to summon the attic in order to get anything done. The closet constantly gives me just currencies. Ooh, okay. You can't get the crown if the closed exhibit's in this position. And I don't know if the crown even exists anymore because I coat checked it. But I also don't have security cards, so I can't currently open this. I should probably spawn the laboratory so I can start a science experiment and also alter security before it hits me with the security door, which has not happened yet. Because at the moment I do not have ways of opening the thing. One star, 1 key for each 2 hallways, 1 permanent allowance. Those are both pretty good. Okay. Whenever you draft a shop room, when you spend 2 more gems drafting a room, you should eat an apple. Okay, 2 more gems allowance. We spend 2 gems on things all the time. Might as well just benefit from that. I'm connecting to security. Eventually. Thank you. Keycard system. Low security. Offline mode. Unlocked. Why is any of this customizable? You said it was a state-of-the-art system, but it seems kind of dumb that I can just do this. Also, if it's state-of-the-art, what kind of state-of-the-art security system has randomized checkpoints? Particularly in a way where there's not like there's no solid barricade across the fortress to like stop you from getting further. It just like arbitrarily hits you at random. See, and as we know, we can just go around it most of the time. Fuck, not the weight room. I'd rather do the dark room than the weight room. Just go ahead and activate it. And I might be able to fix it later. Still doing okay on gem, so it's not, I don't need to backtrack that badly. Okay, these are being a little mean to me, specifically. The gift shop is functionally useless. Casino might give you money. But we really want to be able to go more straight. I think I will use the dice here. Okay. Trophy's a little weird. It goes up though. Okay, trophy room going up is better. Get my allowance up, but then don't even lose the gems because I get more anyway. Bing, 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 bing. Any surprises in this room? I really want to start drawing the things that let me have more items. Come on, attic. Come on, commissary. I do not normally go this far without even finding the commissary. The pantry is becoming increasingly not useful. It just gives you 4 coins, and that's just so far out of the range, like, it's not scaling with my income at all. The bunk room is trash, though. That's 2 gems or 2 coins or 2 keys. Two of those options are okay. Security lets me keep branching, but awkwardly is... I don't need it. And it costs me a gem, but doesn't benefit me, because I already used its system anyway. And then with the hallway shape, the pantry makes sense, unfortunately, because they kind of headed me off. I guess I'm gonna go with the pantry. The bunk is tempting to see what two things I get. That would have been benefiting right now if I picked the apple. The throne room! Okay, new room, that's the rules. Servants' quarters would be trash, this would also be trash. This is not a dead end, so at least there's that. Reclaim the crown? My allowance has been raised. So this also costs you a bunch of gems. Thankfully I just got a bonus of 3 of them a moment ago. Who? The Sanctum key! If I don't lose this, I'm good. Yep, that's the big goal for this run. God, how many do I even have left? The fifth key was the king with the throne. 7th is major if you draft it quite late. Last is behind the 8th door. So I have 2 left after this one. And then I really need to hunker down with that other couple of books and really figure out the information here. Let's see. Remember to try to spawn the library where I can then spawn a next room unbothered, because I'm hoping the library spawns a bookstore so I can buy the final book. And then never worry about that goddamn room ever again. Ooh. Okay. We learned a thing. Alright. So... the left door is opened by the secret garden and the mechanarium. The south door is opened by the greenhouse and the weight room. The right door is opened by the great hall, and the top door is opened by the throne room and underground. Not the biggest priority, because underground is not a challenge. So we weren't really struggling with underground, but sure. I'll take another option. Can't hurt me, at least. Panel's just ripped off. Variety of knights around. Oh, they do all have shields. Just at this angle, it's hard to see the shield, and it looks like there's this guy with a shield, a sword. And the throne room has a king. I guess I should have expected that. Might as well write that down, but it's kind of obvious. Of course it has a king. And I'm mostly underlining my kings and queens just to remind myself which ones have those, because those are the rarest pain in the ass ones. Okay. Reclaim the crown. I wonder what that means. Maybe if the crown isn't code-checked, it teleports here, and you get it for free? Instead of having to get it from security, but since I code-checked it, I, like, ruined the effect or something. Could be. Still got gems for days. The vault. And the planetarium, which I haven't done yet. The vault's awful tempting. I don't love what it's doing to my layout, but gives you a lot of money. No coupon. Sometimes has an item lying down here. There's a rook. Maybe I'll get one of the other keys in the same run that the vault is active for once. That would be nice. Please. Fitting that's by the throne room. Don't love the dead end I just created there, but interesting. At this point, I think I want to run all the way back down to the entrance hall and build up from there. We got a lot of expensive rooms lying around, but at this point, it's starting to get to the point of like, okay, let's maybe finish filling in some of the easier territory that's less likely to cost me. And see if I finally place the commissary? Like, damn. Probably want the gift shop just so I can reach the corner correctly and get to play the corner piece I want. I have 80, which is almost enough for the swim bird plushie, which I guess could be a... The conservatory, there we go. That's really consistent. The swim bird could be a consolation prize if I don't get the chance to actually buy anything worthwhile this run. I might make it there, although that still cost me 30 more than I have so far. Hello, the outside world. Attic. Commonplace. There we go. Cursed. Yeah, that's fine because I already made the attic cost nothing, so now it's both free and common. That changes this run. Master bedroom. Ah. We don't want it to be that common, but we don't need to be rare. Let's see. Maybe a standard? It gives you a step for every room in your house, so it's like a decent boost. It quickly becomes more effective number of steps than any of the other bedrooms you have, but it does cost 2, so I don't know if standard is too much versus unusual. We'll see. Chapel. This fucker. Maybe it's unusual so it comes up less? I don't know. Maybe standard, just make it a little less common. The chapel's not that bad of a red room because it just costs you 1 gem or 1 coin, and at this point that's getting like really low. Even if I go through it multiple times, it's starting to cost me less and less. And it is a 3-way path that has no cost. Okay, this was more impactful than my other times in this room. I'm excited to see that reshuffle. Watch me draw the attic right now. Called it. I literally called that I just draw the attic right now after that happened. Do I trust this? Do I... Let's do the den. I want the attic, but it's common now, so it should come up constantly like the den and the chapel do. I think that's part of the thing is the early part of the house is you trying to get rid of all your common cards as fast as possible, maybe. We do want the utility box, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. I definitely want to make the coat check common. Alright, keycard system off, gymnasium off, dark room on, garage on. Get this out of the way early. Was hoping for the attic there, but womp womp. So we started nice with this shovel and sledgehammer. Have not found any more... Oh, gem. Almost forgot to actually get the gem. I get so fixated on looking for the lockbox location to see if it's spawned or not that I sometimes forget to even check the gem because that's the commonplace thing that's always there. But I do want it. It's why I'm there. Let's see. I always feel a little bit like I shouldn't be spawning the West Wing Hall, or the halls in general. They're convenient for the layout, it's just that they don't benefit you besides the spreading of things, and there are other rooms that will accomplish the same thing while also doing something else. I want the planetarium, but I do need to put the commissary down to actually be able to start buying items. Are you not... Banana gem key setup gem... What? Rude. Rude. Okay, well, I'll buy the set of gems because that's pretty cheap. More gems aren't that expensive. Keys are fairly expensive. I can buy 3, but they'll cost me 30 overall, and that'll set me back a lot in terms of being able to buy the stuff. But if I don't buy them now, I will run into issues with, if I have to run back here for them, that'll put me in a bit of trouble. I'll buy one. Banana. How many steps is a banana? Let's see. I don't think I can just Google it. No. It's not really that Googleable. I don't really know how much it is. Womp womp. I'll hope I can find food. Let's see. The Cloister of Rina. It encourages me to draw green rooms from this cloister, but there's only one opportunity to do so. Also cost me the gems I just got, but I might be able to get more gems right now. Although I lack the other effect. A brick. A coin. Okay. Some steps. I'm a bit nervous about how... this building's filling up a bit. This is a valid place for a dead end, but it would also be nice to connect to the chapel for convenience. Planetarium. It's my chance to look at it, finally. But the ballroom lets me set my gems to 2. And it would make it so I can get back and forth between the two sides of this place without having to run all the way back down to the entrance hall. I think that's going to be worth it. It addresses my gem situation a bit. Also gave me a bit of allowance again. I'm up to 43. So I've already gained 5 allowance. Yeah, I figured that would be pretty strong to get that effect attached to that. The mechanarium. I don't think I have any laboratory. Utility closet. Okay, 3 doors. I don't expect to reach 8 doors because I still haven't duplicated the number of gears, and I'm not going to try to ruin my run right now with a Hall of Mirrors, so... This should be fairly connected. Okay. So it's connected back to the throne room, meaning the ballroom doesn't really serve much of a purpose in those terms. Although I guess it's fine in terms of, It's polite that it's going this way. Okay. I wonder if that's the behavior I noticed where because I thought maybe 3 doors has to be left and right, and I was hoping for a left turn. But this time it perfectly went forward and left, which are the 2 directions that I can do a door. So the 3 doors are where it's valid, and didn't choose to spawn a door on the right. Whereas previously, I definitely walked in here and this was empty, but then there was a door here and here. When the first times I originally went in here, there was always a door straight ahead. So it raises questions about how this place works. I wonder if it refuses to spawn doors or deprioritizes spawning doors where there's already a dead end on that side. I'd be curious about trying to spawn the mechanarium in a dead end location where it can't connect anything and see where the doors spawn. Because if they prioritize the corners, then that might be the shortcut to accessing those parts of the mechanarium more easily. Dude. Oh, this sucks. I can't fix it. There's no right turns. Oh, rude. Well, I have more money. Again. Woof. Okay. You get a bonus if you draft a green room from that cloister, so I might as well do it from there and not from here. Oh, that hurts. Yup, so that means we have to go all the way to the left from the dark. We only have the dark room. That's the only remaining place to draft from that doesn't dead end right here. Okay, that was unhelpful. And no green rooms. Storeroom and guest room. We did not include our Okay, we don't have that many steps left, but I think I'll go storeroom. The dinner room should still be in my deck, so I should be able to draw it relatively close to where it'd be helpful, but I am running low on supplies, so getting more keys and gems here makes sense. I never spawned security, right? No. Oh, the place I want to spawn technically is the office. Did I just delete a gem? I don't remember how many gems I had a second ago. Damn it. That's worth remembering that I can increase them there. The dark room is fixed at least. Yeah, my sledgehammer and me starting with the sledgehammer and the broken lever and shovel. Not going great so far. Haven't really successfully spawned much of any green rooms. The attic even stopped appearing. Damn. Watch it spawn here when it'll dead end and kill me. Boiler room. Yeah, haha. Check downstairs for dig spots. I think I saw one earlier. I wonder if the fact that I got the solarium to make rare rooms more likely backfired because I made the attic common and now it's just not spawning. I don't know what the behind the scenes math for that stuff is necessarily. This almost sounds like Mass Effect music. Running out of keys and gems because nothing I did gave me more. Ooh. I do not want to deal with the archives effect. The maid's chamber is just bad for me, but the nurse's station... Okay. So whenever I have less than 10 steps, I can come here. Oh, these have changed completely. Yeah, it's the nurse's station, so it's like little stretchers. Got some dice. Has the book changed at all? Don't think so. It's just a little helpful first aid guy. Oh, wow, look at him go. Haha, hee hee. Okay. So now I can run all the way back to the ballroom to get 2 gems in a way that's not very step efficient. But then I can come back up here and just get back, reset back up to a full number of gems, steps anyway. It does cost me a coin every time I come through here. But now I've got 2 of these. Cost me 2 coins actually. Man, I have a lot of money. If I would like to spawn the bookstore and armory, please. Okay, there we go. So my steps are set to 20. I currently only have 1 door remaining, and it has to be a left turn though. So if I don't get a left turn right here, then it runs over. Okay, the observatory and the security. Okay, the reading nook. I also have a reroll available. Reading nook means library. Library means a chance at the bookstore. I don't know how its RNG works exactly. I hope the library doesn't turn directly into the wall and dead end me. Okay, it didn't. The study's fine. A library. Oh fuck! Isn't the bookstore always a dead end? No, it's not. Okay, but ooh, I can't do any of that. Okay, greenhouse, great hall, second secret garden, mechanarium. Okay, I'm not gonna open the mechanarium. The only way to fix this is to open the right door and then one of the other doors. We've opened the back door, but not. In order to open the right door, I'd have to draw the great hall in the next couple of draws. It makes me sad. It would be funny though if I play the bookshop, and then the next thing I draw is the Great Hall. Because if I draw the Great Hall and I have enough I have no keys. Fuck. With the Great Hall, I would be able to open the right door. That would give me access to the 46th room, but then from the Great Hall, I would have to draw I'd have to draw the weight room or the greenhouse in the top right corner. Otherwise, it would be impossible to continue. They have not been giving me green rooms, unfortunately. All right, let's just get the bookshop. Let's just say fuck off and just get the upgrade. Get the permanent upgrade, and then I can say goodbye to this room forever. There. Now I don't care about the bookshop ever again. And I don't have to worry about being able to get this history book. And I need that book in order to be able to unlock the ending, so I should just be happy that I have the book that I need. Fuck, I don't have any key. Okay. Okay, so now I have the ability to rent the book that I definitely need. First edition. And with that, I'll be able to parse more information that I need for, like, the ending, because it probably gives me information I need for the sigils. Bonk, bonk. Just gonna intentionally reset my steps real quick. Okay. Whoa, I'm at 20 now. The only way to get keys at this point, I believe, is to go all the way to the commissary. Am I good on steps? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. If I'm very careful, I'm good on steps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's close, but it should be fine. This room's just slowly bleeding me dry right now. Okay, so my key economy has not gone well for me. We won't be buying any gems because I'm going to be going back through a room that sets it to 2 anyway. We need to make it back to the nurse station now. I should be still safe to... I'm being very careful. Hang on. I don't want to get distracted with commentary and then fuck this up. Okay. Reset back to 20 again. It's goofy having both the reset to 20 and the reset to 20 steps and 2 gems in the same area. Alright, so if I'm careful, I can still keep these running. And I'm not limited from being able to use my Sanctum key either. It should be reasonable to do that. I just need to intentionally reset my steps before I leave, then go straight to the foundation, and I should be fine at getting there. Water. Okay, so the bunk room is not particularly valuable, except for its 1 in 3 chance of giving me 2 keys. The observatory ends this run just to give me a bonus that won't affect this run. The clock tower is also pretty pointless, except for tomorrow's key that it gives you. 1 for every little clock thingy. I don't know if I have anything that has a clock icon. I didn't place the mail room. So I should re-roll. I have 2 re-rolls, which means I have a chance of still drawing the hallway. Walk-in closet would be helpful for my crafting goal, but we don't have a workshop. These are all pretty pointless otherwise, too. I pretty much just need that hallway. Nope. I'm SOL. I did not draw the Great Hall. The aquarium connects to it, at least. So I can draw the aquarium, and then I'll have one more chance at drawing the Great Hall. Or the... well, yeah, the secret garden is... the greenhouse is not relevant. Let's see. The office. Alright, so this runs over. Exciting. Commissary and gift shop. Money-wise, everything's pointless. I spent the money on book, so I should not be able to afford bird in any situation at this point. No need for keys because there's no more doors I can use, and I can't afford the office, so I both can't get an extra allowance, and I won't benefit from being able to pick up all the money at the conference room and then see what that turns out to be, which is probably not much. A key for every bedroom is trash. Might as well just do the bunk room, I guess. It's over. We tried. Man, I really did pass up the solarium again, didn't I? It was right there. It was just, you know, you don't know. At the time, you don't know you're in a doomed run and it's gonna work out that way. You're like, I can do this. I can still save this. And this, me playing the solarium is admitting defeat because it'll ruin my run. Just like with the freezer. But my run fell apart pretty bad. Womp womp. Okay, so we still have a Sanctum key to spend. At least I did, in fact, play the throne room and get to do that. And I found the final book. So next run, I got to read the final book and find out what that do. I'm happy I did not break the piggy bank because I won't have anything to spend money on. In general, this was a bit of a disaster. But I'm back here. Get down to the Sanctum and turn our key in so that it can't be taken away from me ever again. The end. Man, remember when I used to have the well drained? Trying to remember, is that on the side with the one of the things at this water level? Can you reach the area you'd want to light with torches? I think so. If I get a torch with the water level the way it is right now, I think I might be able to go across and light the torches in that one circular room to see what it does. Wait. Did I already light all that? Wasn't that the circular staircase? Did I forget that I literally already did that? Maybe. It's up again? Okay. Yeah, I had it written down throne room, tomb candles, other tomb candles, but I think I might have already found the chance to light all the candles in that tomb in the circular room that had the candles. Because that's how they turned into a staircase. Yeah, no, what I should have written here is the other room. Chest room crack. There we go. Because I do need to get to the tomb candles, but not the other tomb candles, because I did get to those last... I got to those before because they're not locked. They're on this side of the Reaper's wall, door, whatever. Yeah, haha, you found me. Alright, so there's 3 of these doors to go. Where's my big old table about this stuff? Ben Ares, Arch Ares, Vera Shores, Morja. Yeah. I have I have fixing to do with these notes still, including matching them with symbols and so on, so I don't have the biggest priority right now of what to open. I'm just going to open this one because it's the most out of my line of sight. So it won't, just to avoid being confused, these three and these three are all full. The two that are most immediately in my line of sight aren't full yet, and that means I won't get thrown off about that. Yeah, this is the big old tablet. We will figure this shit out. And it might be a little disappointing because it might be a mostly off-screen endeavor where I'm just kind of like going through the books again. But I can recap what we know at that point and see how it all goes. But you will have been presented with all the information the first time around because when I got it. But it's relatively difficult to film the process of working that stuff out when it's mostly just me quietly rereading everything that we've found so far and then cross-referencing things and then writing down the information I find. But we'll see. We'll see how much of it comes in this next book. So next run, something to look forward to, and maybe next run I'll finally draw the tomb, and then I'll also be able to get the torch maybe? The good news is that we have two ways to get the torch. One way is not super hard, although once again, this run I did not get the magnifying glass or the metal detector or the workshop. So could not have been more far from building that stuff. But you could get the you could also get it from the armory, and that's not that rare, although it might spawn the axe instead, the axe being very powerful, and I do want it to spawn, but it'd be really a bummer if you're in the middle of trying to get at the torch. This was just a bad RNG run. I made 2 forms of progress and will be happy about that, but shit, man. I literally opened with the tool shed with the intention of getting as many items as possible, but even though I made it common, the attic only appeared once. The vault had no item in it. I placed 3 green rooms, but did not manage to make it start building up into a green room engine, which gave me a ton of items in other runs. And the bedroom closet that I placed gave me dice and a gem, if I remember correctly. And then also the fucking commissary had no tools in it of any kind. I'm gonna be honest, insane RNG. The solarium might have been what fucked with the room spawning, but even when I did get chances to get items, no items whatsoever. We had the nice, encouraging introduction of the spare green room giving me the lever immediately, and that was the last good news we got. Brutal. Wait. I wish there was like a call it a day reminder of do you have the call it a day rooms? I don't want to double check every time. I don't think I spawned the break room because I don't remember doing math. I didn't spawn the solarium. I don't think we have a place to actually call it a day. Okay. I want to fuck it up. It's so easy to just not think about something at the right moment and then be very embarrassed in front of everyone. Garden Castle of Unfathomable Riches. Unfathomable riches. Yeah. Throne room, vault, treasure trove, and trophy room. Those are all the super opulent rooms. Admittedly, the trophy room, well, it does give you gems. The throne room gives you no gems or cash, although it probably normally gives you the crown if you haven't locked it away. Whoops. Other than that, yeah, the vault and treasure trove give you money. The treasure trove might give me more money than the vault now. I didn't actually check, but it's up there. It would not take that long to make it worth more than the vault. I say that, but it takes you spawning it 8 times, so it takes more than a week in game. It just really shows how rapidly we're going forward in time. They spawned Mount Holly. They generated the image in the top corner of Mount Holly to have such big spires and a castle wall that you literally can't see the day 40 indicator. It's very funny. That's how rich I am, bro. Wow. Words.